I'm Miss Shelly, and where are we today? Today, we are about 1,000 miles from the Bridgeton Public Library. We are at the happiest place on earth, Walt Disney World. And today's story is going to be Frozen 2, Anna, Elsa, and the Secret River. All right. One night, Elsa and Anna's mother sang them a lullaby about a secret white river flowing with answers to the past. Anna pretended to sleep. Elsa had just closed her eyes and drifted off when Anna shook her awake. Let's go find the white river. Let it go, said Elsa. It's time to sleep. But I have a million questions, said Anna, and the white river could have all the answers. And don't you wonder why you have magic? At that, Elsa sat up. Let's go. Getting ready to get up. It didn't take them long to slip out of the castle and into the forest. How will we find the white river? Asked Anna. We've got to use our eyes, said Elsa. Look, shouted Anna. I think I see it. The sisters ran towards a gleaming reflection. But it was only a stream. Now what? Asked Anna. A stream can lead to a river, said Elsa. But the stream only led to a pond. Maybe if we listen, we'll find the white river, said Elsa. Anna heard the sound of rushing water. They raced to meet the river. They're running. But all they found was a boulder with wind rushing through it. If only we could smell the white river, said Anna. What would it smell like? Asked Elsa. Answers, said Anna. And reindeer? This is ridiculous, said Elsa. The sisters had used their eyes, their ears, and their noses. They still hadn't found the white river, but they kept trying. I can't see a thing, said Anna. Try looking out the other end, said Elsa. She's looking out the wrong end. As the hours passed, Anna and Elsa grew tired. They continued to explore. Elsa found an old shield glinting in the moonlight. I thought we were close, said Anna. They felt like giving up. Suddenly, the wind lifted Anna. Its power took the girls by surprise. Something caught Anna's eye. The wind gently returned Anna to the ground. The sisters raced toward the white river. But it was only an ice mountain, glittering in the breaking dawn. It's almost morning, said Elsa. But we didn't find the white river, said Anna. Now what do we do? Sleep, said Elsa. Suddenly, the girls were snug again in their bed. In the morning, Anna shook Elsa awake. Let's go find the white river. It's only in a lullaby, said Elsa. But then, she wondered if their adventure had all been a dream. The end. Isn't that a great book we just read? Now get ready for craft time. Hey everybody, what's happening? It's Miss Adaria's craft time with my hands.
And these hands are holiday hands, I tell you. They are ready to help you have a happy and safe holiday at home. So what are we doing today? Well, we're going to make a wreath out of this beautiful, authentic paper plate. Woo! If you don't have a red plate at home, you can paint it red with watercolors or tempera or whatever you have, or you can start out with a white plate and just keep it white. It doesn't matter. But the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to bend this just a little bit just so I can get it started, a cut right in the center. Just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut out a good portion of this plate to create a wreath shape. So please hum to yourself while we do this. Now, if it's not exactly round, you can go and trim it out a little bit better than I'm doing. I'll probably do that after I get the initial big part of the plate away, because it's going to be a little rough around the edges. But we still love her, right? There is your wreath. And again, I'm just going to go in and cut it so it's just a little bit more circular in nature. So how's everybody doing? Did we have a good time on our visit today? Did you enjoy all the cool things that you saw? I'm so glad that we're able to take you to all these interesting and wonderful places all around the county. And hopefully you can get there with your family and friends really soon. And what did you get me for Christmas? You could drop off all presents and gifts to the library here and make sure that they know that it's from Miss Adaria. I'm only kidding. All right, get all those little scrappy dudes out of the way. And there's our basic wreath. Isn't that great? So what are we going to do with this wreath? Well, I have here some of the finest green tissue paper I could find. Look how cool that is. If you don't have tissue paper, you can use construction paper. It doesn't matter. But I just happen to love tissue paper because you can bend it and move it a little bit more easily than construction paper. So here we've got our green sheets. And what I'm going to do with these is, I just wanted to show you, I'm going to put these to the side for a second and just work on 2 sheets at a time. And what we're going to do, or 3, however many I have here in my crafty little hands, we're just going to cut them up into squares. Kind of big squares, maybe like 1.5 by 1.5. And then we're going to glue them onto our lovely wreath to make it all festive and nice and holiday-ish for you and your family. All right, so that's about how big you could do the squares. They don't have to be perfect, and you can cut them up into whatever shape or size that you would like, because this is your wreath to make at home. And if you want to make it as a Christmas present for somebody that you love, you can certainly do that, or you can make it for yourself. Whatever you like, or for your friend. All right, I just want to make sure that I have enough pieces cut up that we can glue on. I think I'm going to do one more darker green piece here. So do you like to sing Christmas songs? I love to sing Christmas songs. When I was in high school, I used to volunteer with a couple of my high school friends at a senior center once a week. And we went to the senior center for about a year, and we would play games with them and play pool. They had a pool table. And for the holidays, we would go there and we sang some really beautiful Christmas songs to all the seniors, and they joined in. We gave them sheet music so they could follow along and sing if they want to. And we had a wonderful time. So maybe you can sing for somebody. If you can't sing for them in person this year, you could sing to them on the phone, or maybe you can sing to them on your computer where they could see you singing. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, so we have all our little pieces of paper, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue stick some of these, and we're going to stick them right onto the paper plate. Just like that. And I'm going to go around the entire plate with little pieces of green tissue paper. So here we go. There's your wreath. I wanted to leave a little red poking through because, you know, that's Christmas colors, right? Red and green, maybe gold. So we're just going to leave that little bit of red showing through. But again, this is your wreath. You could do whatever you want with your own wreath. You could do, you know, green every other inch. You don't have to do the whole thing. And what do you think, reindeer? Oh, I think that's a very fine wreath, and I would display it proudly in my house. Oh, thank you. Thank you, reindeer. You're very cute. But you don't have a red nose, so you must not be Rudolph, right? No, my name is Sebastian. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, dear. So now we're going to put a bow on our wreath. And you know what? Kids, just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Since we have so much green, we're going to put a red bow on this wreath. And you can use the red bow to both hold it, if you want to hang it on your tree, and also use it as a bow. So let's cut a nice bow first. Okay. Do you remember how to tie your shoe? Because it's kind of like how we're going to tie the bow, right? We're going to start with something like that and put that under and make a little knot. And we're going to make a loop with one finger and a loop with the other finger and tie it into a bow. Kind of like how you tie your shoes. Except Miss Adaria is going to get a longer piece of ribbon. No, she's not. That's really funny. So we'll just go with this one. Okay. We could do this. We could do this. I know that we can. Okay, and just make your bow however you want it to look like. Little fancy bow, little cute little bow. pull it, and then you can pull the ends out and shape it till it shapes up to be your own cute little bow. And we're gonna put it right about there. What do you think about that? Kind of a little bit off to the side. I think I like that. And I'm gonna use a little bit of glue because I don't think the glue stick is going to hold this bow. So I'll put a little bit of glue on the wreath, and I'll put a little bit of glue on the back of the bow. All right, that looks like it's gonna work. And I'm just gonna hold that here for a minute. And let that set. Now, for the top, if you want to, I have this kind of ribbon. Oh, our bow popped off. That's all right, you just get on there, bow. Just be a little more careful with the plate, the wreath. And I think that this is a really pretty colored ribbon. What do you think? So we'll cut it. Let's see how long the loop should be. Probably maybe about that big. And for this one, we could use a hole punch. And we could punch a hole in the top of the wreath and wrap, or you could go like this if you want to hold it like that. What do you think about that? I don't know. Will that work for your holiday wreath? You can also, if you have little berries at home or holly berries or things that you might pick up outside, like a little acorn or pine cone, a little piece of pine branch, you can glue all that stuff on here too and make it look a little more natural. Our bow is going along well. Or if you want to use this color ribbon to hold the top of it, it's up to you because it's your holiday wreath. So thank you so much, kids. Happy holidays. I hope you make this wreath at home and enjoy it. And have a wonderful holiday, and we'll see you next time on Miss Adaria's Story Time for the Holidays. Woo!